Alright, so today we're looking at the Razer Strider mousepad, a new mousepad from Razer. It's a hybrid mousepad. My first time actually owning a hybrid mousepad. I never had a hybrid mousepad before. I'm currently using a glorious cloth mousepad that I might be returning if this mousepad is better. So I'm gonna be doing this unboxing, giving you guys my review on the hybrid mousepad and see if it's actually worth the upgrade to go with the hybrid mousepad if you're currently using a cloth mousepad. Let's unbox this. This box is actually bigger than normal mousepad boxes. Like, to do a quick comparison, I have the glorious box here, pretty small, but I think it's because since it's a hybrid mousepad, they have to do a light roll, because if they roll it up too much, it might mess with the material of the mousepad. So what you get in here is a little Razer sticker, which I probably won't be using, but you can put it somewhere if you decide to use it. And how do we take this out? And here's the mousepad. So see how big it comes in? They don't really roll it up too much. So we're gonna unroll this and take a look at it. Here's the double XL. I don't remember the dimensions, but I'll have them on the screen right here once I find them. But overall, material so far, I can tell the difference. Stitching on this so far, from my first impressions, is wow, this thing is flushed against the mousepad in comparison to even this cloth mousepad I have from Glorious. This surface in comparison to my cloth surface. So it's my first time feeling a hybrid surface, and I can tell it's already a rougher surface. I'm not sure how I feel about this, but I'm gonna test this out, give you guys my input.
A few moments later.
So the back of this mousepad has the soft rubberized hexagonal shaped pattern, and it adheres to the desk pretty well. I currently have it on a glass desk right now, and I have no issues with it moving whatsoever. Right off the bat, you could tell the stitching on this mousepad is top notch. Usually on a regular mousepad, when you're moving your mouse across and you're closing in on the edge of the mousepad, you feel that little bump. But for this mousepad, you feel like you're on one complete flat surface, as if there's no stitching on it whatsoever. One thing I would say is it is a bit rough. If you're not used to using a hybrid mousepad like myself, first time using this, especially when you're trying to play some competitive shooter and you have your wrist and your whole forearm on the mousepad, it's gonna feel like something is rubbing up against your skin. So if you're not comfortable with that, going into a hybrid mousepad, you might feel a bit more. However, besides from that, the glide on this mousepad compared to a regular cloth mousepad, just from straight out of the box, this is definitely harder to control. It slides across this entire mat, so I'm not sure how that's gonna hold up over time. So in terms of design choice, I'm glad Razer didn't go with a huge logo on their mousepad, and it's actually very minimalistic. All you see is just their wording on the top right corner of the mousepad, and I think that looks a lot better than just having your Snakes logo on, you know, in the corner or even in the middle of the mousepad. So I will say advantage of using a hybrid mousepad is that it's a lot easier to clean than a cloth mousepad, because it's just not going to absorb your sweat easily as it would with a cloth mousepad. I do have a cloth mousepad I've been using for years. I've tried cleaning it multiple times and it's still dirty. When you run your fingernails through it, you still see those white streaks. So if you want to have an easier time cleaning your accessories and your mousepad, you're much better off using the hybrid over the cloth. So here's a quick glide and spin test on a regular cloth mousepad in comparison to the new Razer hybrid mousepad. I'm currently using a Model Wireless with just the regular stock feet, so nothing special in terms of the accessories. So here's a quick test to see how the glide works. So you definitely notice that the glide on the hybrid is a lot better than the cloth. However, when it came to the spin test, they're pretty much the same, no difference there. So after some testing with Valorant and also AimLab, I noticed that it was a lot easier to swipe over, to flick over to enemies, especially when my crosshair position was not in the right spot. Moving across this mousepad is a lot better than moving across the cloth mousepad. However, I will say when it comes to micro aiming and micro movements, it's a little more difficult because it's so slippery and it's hard to control. Maybe just because I'm not used to it yet. So it is something you have to adjust to if you're going over from a cloth mousepad over to this hybrid mousepad. Is this mousepad worth $50? I think in my opinion, if you're not playing any competitive shooter and you don't need a mousepad for its speed, then a regular cloth mousepad with a generic branding that costs you about $15 to $20 for an XXL mousepad works just fine, and you don't need to pay $50 just for this mousepad. However, if you want that competitive edge and you want to have more speed in your shots, then I think this mousepad is great. I think this is one of the best build quality mousepad I've ever tested myself. And also if you want an artisan type like mouse pad, this is probably the closest that you can get without spending a huge chunk of your change. Artisan mouse pads, just for a square surface, it's gonna cost you anywhere between $50 to $100. And this is a double XL mouse pad and only costs you $50. So if you did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up button and also comment down below of what mouse pad you're currently using. And if you wanna check out this mouse pad yourself, I have links down in the description for you. And also hit that subscribe button if you want to see future tech videos. I won't be posting any more fitness content on here because I already do enough of that on my Instagram page and also TikTok. So if you do need fitness tips and advice, go over to those social media pages. I'll be posting more of that on there. But from now on this channel, I'm just going to be posting mainly tech content. So hopefully that is what interests you. And thank you for all your support. I'll see you guys in the next video.